An update on the new Yabara genre, and specifically on the manga Eden's Mercy, the first official commercial gay movie in China, and an Israeli movie that has a lesbian character that's getting a lot of controversy. More on this in a second here at Queer Fudanshi. Hi, welcome to Queer Fudanshi, where I share LGBTQ and BL Media through news, reviews, and good conversation. Today is Friday, and that means it's time for the weekly update, where I share LGBTQ and BL Media through news. And this could be anything from casting announcements from Hollywood concerning LGBTQ roles, or it could be upcoming Kickstarters for BL manga, video games, or whatever else. So let's get talking. First, this is a story that actually released late last Friday night. Anyway, so the actual story is that they've released a premise for the new Yabara manga. If you guys don't know, Yabara is a new genre, a sort of fusion genre that June Manga is trying to release. June Manga being one of the two biggest English publishing companies for yaoi manga. And this manga genre is now supposed to be a fusion of yaoi and bara. Hence, Yabara. If you guys don't know, yaoi is gay romance comics from Japan that are made by women for women, and bara is gay romance comics, usually from Japan, that are made by men for men. And in addition, there are other kind of qualities that can go into both genres, like how bara is usually drawn for with really muscular-looking men. But anyway, this genre is supposed to be trying to merge the two genres into one. In addition to that, it is trying to be more inclusive to LGBT people, and so it's really trying to be inclusive in its storylines, very realistic storylines for LGBT people, gay men, and also as well as being kind of a merge between those two genres. That's Yabara, that's it. So anyway, they have released a summary for this first installment in the new Yabara genre, Eden's Mercy. In addition to that, they have stated that there's going to be a Kickstarter for this manga. It's going to start in February 22nd, so when we get closer to that date, I will of course remind you guys and give you guys a link for the Kickstarter. But anyway, the summary of the actual manga is: a murder in New York. Mandy Morrison, a transgender woman working at an LGBTQ help center, is left dying in her own blood. Between the apathetic police, charlatan activists, hostile politicians, and hate-filled populace, there's no hope for justice, but there is a chance for revenge. Eden, a crime boss, who I assume is this character, with big ambitions and even deeper pockets, promises to avenge his old friend by putting his men on the case. Vince, Eden's top fist fighter, once again, probably this character, the one who's just posing his butt like he's a female superhero character. Anyway, is fresh out of jail and eager to work again, if only to prove his worth. One dead end after another, and it's clear to Vince and Eden that this is more than just a hate crime. Rumors are swirling around the homeless man Manny had opened her home up to. Some say he's a killer, a drug addict, or even a pedophile. In the end, the only thing that's clear is he's the key to understanding why Manny was killed. So just in the summary, you can already understand that this is really trying to be something more than what usual yaoi and bara is. Just first with the whole Manny character, a transgender character that works at an LGBTQ center. Like, that is very inclusive and very modern and progressive for what normally just is very basic romances, where it's like, I'm not gay, I'm just into this one guy, right? So I'm really interested in this yaoi manga, or Yabara manga, excuse me, and I really want to check it out. Once again, the Kickstarter will happen in February 22nd. I will share that link to the Kickstarter with you guys when it comes out. Next, it seems that China is getting ready to premiere its first Anyway, it's starting to release its first officially commercial gay movie that has been sanctioned by Chinese regulators. Zeke McCartney, also known as Looking for Romer, is a gay film that follows the relationship between a Chinese man, played by Han Gang, and his French friend, played by Jeremy Elcom, as they travel through Tibet together. The film's producer, Lee Junmin, actually released a picture showing that the movie was actually approved on Weibo. If you guys don't know, Weibo is basically the Chinese Twitter. And lots of fans were celebrating because this is actually the second time this has happened. Back in 2015, he made the same announcement. The movies made the same announcement that they had gotten approved, which was a great kind of announcement for China. So this announcement back in 2015 was supposed to be a celebration that there was actually the first gay movie that was going to be out for the mass media and for the mass public in China. That said, the film actually then kind of disappeared in early 2016. And keep note that this is actually the same time when Addicted, the web series, was getting banned. So it was in this moment of around March 2016 when this movie started getting kind of disappearing blocks to its production, as well as Addicted got banned. China, as a government, was saying that we're going to start being more aggressive with protecting our people from gay culture and gay content. That's very much a paraphrase by me, by the way. But that said, the film is now back in the running. It's back again for us all to, I guess, get excited to and one day see. Lastly, Israeli film In Between is getting a lot of heat in Israeli, as well as some praise. The film, which has 3 different titles. The first title is In Between. The second title in Arabic is Land Sea, which is actually expressed as neither here nor there, which is the Hebrew name. The film follows 3 Arab women as they leave to study and work in the city of Tel Aviv. The film really focuses on non-traditional women. It really tries to talk about how these women are themselves, they are expressive, they are Israeli people, but they don't follow these traditional norms that are forced onto women. It is really about gender roles and about equality and society as a whole. The film follows 3 characters. Salma, the lesbian DJ and bartender who has multiple piercings and comes from a very conservative Christian family. There is Layla, who is a lawyer who parties, drinks, chain smokes, and dumps her boyfriend because he's too embarrassed to introduce her to his family. And then third, there is the new roommate, Noor, who studies at one of the universities in Tel Aviv, who, in addition to that, comes from a very Muslim, conservative family and upbringing, but also has a fiance who is very abusive to her. The film is actually getting a lot of controversy. For instance, the Facebook page is getting a lot of negative reviews, a lot of negative comments. LGBTQ Nation reported on some of these comments saying that you can see things like, this movie is a whorehouse, it distorts the image of Islam. But in addition to that, there are some good commenters who are praising the film. Some people are saying, all the respect, it was a great movie, relax, things like that. Abid al-Monum Fode, which, by the way, I'm pointing towards my camera when I'm doing this. But anyway, he is a spokesperson for the al-Fom municipality, and he's saying that his entire city is boycotting the movie because it depicts the city as very negative, in a very negative light. And then that's because the two of the characters come from the city. Excuse me, the Noor one, the student character, is the one who's confirmed to have lived in the city. So once again, the girl who has a very conservative family and a fiance who's very abusive. In addition to that, some people are critiquing the film for its negative view on Muslim men, especially during our times here, saying that people who are anti-Islam can see a very easy way to knock down the religion and the people based on the kind of stereotype that this movie is presenting. Then at the same time, some people are like, but you have other Muslim men on top of that, not just this abusive, aggressive fiance. Basically, this is all to say that this is a film that is getting a lot of attention, both for its kind of very progressive perspective on women in Israeli, and in addition to that, it is very getting a lot of heat for the same thing. But anyway, that is it for this weekly update. That's just the news that I have for you guys. If you have any thoughts on these news stories, make sure to let me know down in the comments below, as well as if you like this video, make sure to like it, to share it with your friends, and to subscribe if you haven't already. Fudanshi tries to share LGBTQ media through news, reviews, and good conversation. So let's get talking. Bye. That's very much a paraphrase by me, by the way.